Grand Sunrise Aries, welcome to your reading. So before I get started here, there are three things that I want to announce. One, if you have not gotten your Destiny card reading with Shaun from Aligning Souls, you should check her out. All right, her information is in the description box below. Her website, her prices, amazing. Her services, amazing. All right, so check her out, give her a shout, and let her know that I sent you. All right, let's see. The second one is on the 18th of December. We have a full moon in Gemini. All right, so I feel like a lot of us are at this tug of war with either like this decision or that decision. For some of you guys, it could be releasing the past and what's to come in the future. All right, kind of being pulled into directions. Okay, and for others of you, it's rather you want to stay shelled inside, or if you're ready to bust out of the seed to grow towards the sun for your own growth, personal development. Love that energy. Okay, so third one is I was celebrating my birthday yesterday, on the 15th, chapter 38 of my life. And I was like, I appreciate you guys' patience as I celebrated yesterday. For those that would like to celebrate innocence with me, I am asking for donations. I receive Social Security disability, and it doesn't usually cover groceries. Like, I'm pretty dead in the waters towards like the first week because I'm paying all my bills first, right? And then I have whatever is left for groceries. And sometimes that's usually like, sometimes it's enough and sometimes it's not, especially since I went ahead and I paid for my insurance to practice massage therapy. I do have some opportunities coming up. Just in the meantime, I would love some help. All right, so anyways, those are the three things, and here we go into your reading. So we already got the first card out, which is your card and your energy. I'm doing a true love spread. So the second card, thank you, is your partner's energy. Third card is what brings you two together, Aries. What brings you two together? What brings you two together? What brings you two together? All right. Thank you. What is the strength of the relationship? What is the strength in the relationship? What is the shared strength in this relationship? What is the shared strength in this relationship? Shared strength in this relationship. One more shuffle. Shared strength in this relationship. Thank you. What is the delta? What needs work? What needs work in this relationship for Aries? What needs work in this relationship for Aries? What needs work? What needs work? What needs work? Thank you. What is an advice to help with the delta? What advice can help strengthen the relationship? What advice to help strengthen? Thank you. There's two, and I'm just going to take it, okay? And then the outcome. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Thank you. Ooh. All right, so before we get started here, bottom of the deck is reconciliation, okay? So it says that someone from your past is returning to your life, okay? So it could be someone, something, some type of energy coming back in. You two are going to reconcile things, figure things out, and come to an agreement, okay? So the first card out we have for you, Aries, is children. So there may be children involved, okay? So with you, Aries, there may be children involved. Or you may be needing to heal some things that happened during childhood. For your other person, religious factors. So your person may have a different upbringing than you, Aries. Maybe a different religion. But just know that that is a factor in this relationship. For some of you guys, it's like one could be Jewish and the other one could be spiritual. One could be it is differences. You two have differences, or that different beliefs and morals, okay? So what brings you two together is you deserve love. You are lovable. So both of you, the reason why, like, what brings you two together is that at one point both of you didn't think that you deserved love, didn't think that you deserved happiness. Both of you wanted something that you were not getting from someone else, but both of you get it from each other. So I feel like both of you are coming to an understanding that you do deserve love, that you are actually lovable, okay? So I'm going to say, do not deny that. Do not deny that. Don't push that away. You do deserve love, okay? So the next one is release your ex. So the strengths in this relationship is to release your ex. I feel like a strength that was in this relationship is kind of odd, right? It's kind of odd that this comes out. Release your ex as a strength. Some of you have the ability to strongly just release your ex and move on. All right. For others of you, the strength in the relationship comes from releasing your ex, releasing those people that told you that you didn't deserve love, but now you're actually asked to release those people. Okay. Now this could be romantic, non-romantic. All right. For some of you, I feel like it could have been a parent. Release your ex. All right. Release a parent that you thought, was somebody that had your back. You thought you wanted love from this parent or these parents, but they were not able to give it to you. So you're needing to decide and to realize that you do deserve to be loved. And even as a child, you deserve to be loved then, and you deserve to be loved now, okay? And for those ones dealing with childhood traumas, definitely coming to an understanding as a parent or as a future parent, reparenting yourself is the best thing you can do. Why? Because this allows your adult self to parent your youthful self, whereas you will honor your youth. Where your parents may have not, okay? Because of the way that they grew up. And I'm not saying to blame them. How they grew up is how they grew up. How they decided and chose to raise you was up to them, was their choice. But it does not have to be your choice if you do not want it to be, okay? So if you have that mindset of, I do not want to be anything like my parents, Aries, then you don't have to be anything like your parents, all right? The things that you were not given as a child, you do not need to pass that along, okay? You make the choices in your own parenthood style, and even just reparenting yourself, okay? So here we have the deltas, and the delta is keep an open mind. So for some of you, again, what was I saying? Aries, I have an Aries moon, and I know a few Aries risings, and I also know a few Aries sun people. All right, some of the things that they say about Aries is we're controlling assholes. Yes, to an degree, I definitely agree, especially with my Aries moon. I was very much an egotistical asshole, and I will admit that. All right, but what I've learned, right, keeping an open mind, not closing my mind off, not trying to be controlling, not controlling somebody, but allowing and accepting them to be who they are meant to be, who they really are. Okay. And then keep an open mind means, you know, this person that you're dealing with is going to be very different from you, and what this person can teach you is something that you didn't know you were capable of learning. This person is going to teach you something that is going to blow your mind as to what you learn. Okay. So advice for the deltas, we have soulmate and we have pay attention to the red flags. So this person, rather be romantic or non-romantic, was meant to be in your life with this soulmate card. Okay. You two, there is a connection, you two. Okay. And when it says pay attention to the red flags, there are things, there are feelings that you're going to get, Aries, that are be like something don't seem right, something is off about my soulmate, or it's just you're going to start noticing some signs and synchronicities. Red flags don't always have to be bad. They could just be like, hey, ground yourself, red, being grounding, right? Look at it for its practical value, all right? And flags being, okay, hey, somebody needs some attention, or something needs to happen, or there's a cause for some concern or discernment, okay? So pay attention to the red flags, especially working on the deltas, all right? Well, the delta was that this you need to keep an open mind. So when you're realizing that this is somebody that you want to be with, but you're noticing the red flags, okay, well, this person doesn't want to talk to me about this, there must be a reason why. All right, if the person does not want to talk to you about this, then there's a reason why. You need to stay open-minded about why this person doesn't want to talk quite yet about what's going on. Okay. Or it could be just this person is not ready yet. Allow them to feel comfortable to come towards you and to explain, or just ask openly, instead of just in a sense pointing impulsivities and pointing like in a rude, blunt manner. Just say, I noticed that there's something that's bothering you. If you feel free, if you feel like you'd like to talk about it, be open to understanding them and connecting with them. It doesn't have to be one way. It doesn't have to be a certain way. All right. It's kind of like this, Aries. If you do not like to feel controlled, because Aries is the one that likes to like feel free in doing it. I don't want people telling me what to do. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do on my daggone own. Okay, that's an Aries. All right. We don't like to be told what to do, but yet if we're the ones telling other people what to do, then how is that any better? Okay, so keep an open mind. Your soulmate is going to be different from you, and to just notice the red flags, to just notice, okay, if you're coming off kind of pushy, noticing those red flags, or if this person's coming off kind of controlling or pushy, noticing those red flags as well. Okay, so it just really depends on the situation. All right, so the outcome. The outcome says getting to know each other. It did come in the reverse. The outcome is, for some of you guys, this person is somebody that you really don't want to get to know. All right, and that's absolutely fine. If you don't want to get to know them, then it's all right. For others of you, it could be like people are still kind of shut off. They haven't released their acts. All right, we had release your acts. The moment that this person releases their acts, releases the things that happened in the past, then they can actually start opening up and getting to. I just feel like somebody in the relationship is very defensive. And this could be coming from a lack of security within themselves, okay? Because somebody still doesn't feel like they deserve love. Somebody still feels like they were taken for granted, and they feel like other people are going to continue to take them for granted. All right, so definitely needing to heal those issues. All right, so like I said, reconciliation, going back to things from the past, needing to work those differences out. All right, so let's move into the Lovers Oracles, and we're just going to pull 2 and hit the bottom for you, Aries. So this is for you or the person you are dealing with. First card out says sexual union. Honor the place in one another when you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So back in the days, I was born in the early 80s, right? So back in the days, like in the 90s, there was a Spice Girls song, When Two Become One. All right, so when two souls have the sexual encounter, and it's become one fluid body motion, one emotion, one mind coming together, or like two minds coming together in performance of one thing, then it is truly a bliss, right? Like some people is like, oh, you just want me for the sex. Sexual unity, union, and even just the physical bond part is very important as well. All right, because even the sense of touch, all right, some people have an affinity towards the sense of touch. Even psychology is proven that as a youth, if you were not given a lot of affection, then it kind of like has a like you become less connected with people because of that lack of touch. All right, so there was a lack of connection if you were a child born to either a parent or parents that were not affectionate. Okay, it's like there's a craving for affection, but then some people actually just don't crave the affection because they were never given it. Okay, so again, affection is another form of love language. All right, so you do deserve that affection. Okay, and sex can be very affectionate. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the powers are the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. Okay, so good or bad, this person, your soulmate, reflects you. All right, why does it reflect you? Because there's a piece of you within that person that you desire, that you see. Like, say for instance, Becky, I love the way their eyes are. What it is that you love about their eyes is because you can see they're the windows to the soul. You can see their soul, and what it is that is reflected in you is that piece of you that is inspired by that piece of them is actually something that you have. Even so, the things that you lack could be, again, Aries, we are very controlling or bossy. That person also has those qualities as well. Again, I say things that you like and you dislike about this person or any people that you're dealing with in your soul tribe, they are the same qualities within yourself. So I always get told back then, oh, Becky, you think you're better than everybody else. And my answer to that is I'm not better than anybody else. Who I'm trying to be better is better than myself. All right, better than the version that I last remembered, better than that one time in this situation or that situation. I want to better myself. All right, I don't care about what other people's betterment is. If they want to go for it, awesome sauce. If you don't want to better yourself, well, that's your choice, boo-boo. I'm not judging you. All right, manifesting miracles. All right, your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. All right, so I think like at the bottom of the deck or something like that, we had clearly decide what it is you want so it comes to you soon. So you're needing to make a decision on what it is that you want. Are you going to go for your dreams, or are you going to allow the negative thoughts and the negative energy and those negative people to win and basically dictate your life and how your dreams and your world's going to be? All right, that's just the end of it. That is. Like, you can allow people to mess you up, or you can choose to ignore them and to listen to yourself. Okay, so here we go with your full moon reading. All right, Aries, especially Aries rising. This is definitely in regards to your relationship. Why? Because the first card out we have is Justice, which is Libra. We have the Five of Cups. We have the the Hierophant, not the Hermit. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck being the Eight of Cups. So we're definitely leaving something, Aries. We're leaving away from situations that don't feel good to us. We're leaving situations that feel draining to us. Could be in regards to a relationship. This relationship could have been a third party situation, or just something that used to be good but is not no more. All right, leaving past things that happened back in the past. We're leaving them. Why? Because we want to turn around and we want to celebrate the goodness. We're in this energy again, this Gemini energy, this back and forth, the past versus the future. Okay, and that tug of war. Are we going to allow the past to continuously dictate us, to continue to make us feel like crap? Or are we going to slowly turn around and move forward, focusing on we can, we will, and we shall? Versus I shoulda, I coulda, it woulda. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, like I told Sagittarius, I want you to set a timer for 5 minutes, Aries. I want you to set a timer for 5 minutes. It's going to be for each thing that you want to release from the past, okay? So say, for instance, it was a relationship in the past, right? I want you to set a timer for 5 minutes. And during that 5-minute time session, I want you to complain. Let everything out that you held in your chest about this situation that happened in the past. Let it all out. All right, and I say let it all out. And after that 5 minutes, there's something that I need you to do. 3 words that I need you to say. Powerfulest 3 things that you'll ever say. Can't change it. It's in the past, all right? You can't change what happened. You can learn from it, but you can't change it. It happened. What happened, happened. It's a mistake, a misstep, all right? But when we have those missteps, it's kind of like when you're coming down a staircase, right? You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention at all. You just keep walking down. All of a sudden, you trip. You don't fall on your face, but you trip. Now what happens, Aries? Oh, snap. Let me pay attention, right? We don't cry over, oh, I totally missed that step. Oh, 5 minutes later, oh, I can't believe I missed that step. 5 years from now, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that step. I cannot believe I missed that step. Nobody's tripping balls over it, right? Nobody's tripping balls over a misstep. Because the thing is, when you miss that step, oh snap, man, I would totally was not paying attention. All right, next time, hands out the pocket, paying attention to the steps, okay? So that's what needs to happen here, all right? Can't change it. Can't change the past. So what do you do now actually projects what happens in the future. So it's what you do in this present moment that the future is going to happen. You can't worry about the future because it's not here yet. And how you create those futures is by this moment here, right now. Okay? So let's see what advice comes up for you for your full moon oracles. Full moon oracle advice. Full moon oracle advice for Aries. Last shuffle, last shuffle. Thank you. All right, Aries, you got a few. First one, it says, do all things in moderation. Do all things in moderation. You do not have to do something you don't want to do. Take it slow, okay? So say, for instance, Aries, the thing that you really want to do is you want your weight to be balanced. You want a healthy lifestyle, right? You want things in your life to become balanced, mentally, emotionally, physically, right? So now you're going to put in the dedication. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go somewhere that's going to give me some help. All right. It's going to help me balance things out. Because, Becky, I'm so tired of feeling like this, feeling like poop. All right. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of overstuffing myself. So here's me making a plan and sticking to it. Me deciding what it is that I want to do and taking that action. Not rushing it, taking it slowly. Because when it goes slow, it goes steady. When it goes too fast, it's kind of like dieting. You lose weight too fast, you'll gain it right back. It's kind of like liposuction. Like, oh, let me just get this gastric band, but I don't deal with the mental, emotional, and physical stuff that happened in my life that made me like decide that I was going to eat instead of, dealing with those emotions, those raw and hurtful emotions. Okay. So the next one is count your blessings. All right. Wake up every morning. Gratitude is the attitude. And oh my gosh, just try it for like 3 days straight. What do you mean, Becky? Wake up being grateful. Grateful for any and everything that you can find. I am grateful that I wake up every day, get to see, get to smell, get to taste, get to touch, get to live in a place where it's warm, safe, and comfy, where it's clean, and I have privacy when I want it, and I have people that I can talk to when I need somebody to be around me. Okay, so just like when you have moments where, like, if you go 3 days straight of being grateful, you'll notice that your vibration rises. Okay. It says express your joy. All right. So again, we're trying to raise that vibration up, Aries. Express your joy. Quit holding it in. The thing that Gary Vee said that was very interesting is that anger, fear, and stuff like that, negative stuff, are very loud. But it's like positive stuff that are quiet. And I want to be like, in that culture where he's like trying to cultivate, where joyous stuff, happy stuff is more louder than anger, than fear, than all that, right? There needs to be a balance. And then we have retreat. All right, so time for you to disconnect from people, places, and situations that don't make you feel good. Walk away. They're not there helping you and supporting you in a way that you need, then walk away. There's going to be somebody that will. All right, if you're needing to retreat, to be with yourself, to figure out what's going on with you, right? To have that 5 minutes with that 5 of cups, retreat, go away. All right, go away to a spot where you feel safe, that you can express yourself. All right, and once you've released and let go of those things, then express your joy. All right, retreat, vacation. Okay, vacation. We're in the holidays, so take a break. There is nothing wrong with taking a break. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys next time. Mwah, and namaste.